Hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Service. So you see, I'm not going to be part of that government of deception. I like what Simon Ekpa is doing, whether he's from Kafachan or whether he's from, that's not my business. Somebody has to stay and fight for what Nigeria wants to do. And it has to be an alternative government. By God, if you fight by violence, you will get violence. It's not a matter of preaching violence. You already have violence in Nigeria. So are you going to pretend like Peter Obi, turn the other cheek, wait till you get slapped some more? I don't know what you guys want. My final analysis, every Nigerian, you need to find out what side you are on. You cannot play both sides. It's either you are a Nigerian or you believe in this, your God-forsaken one Nigeria, or you are looking for an alternative to help you. I choose to go for an alternative. Thank you.
I'm kind of disappointed in you. Sometimes go straight to the point. Because people are angry in that country. People are suffering in that country. If people like Samuel Ekpa then can rise up, Shore can rise up, Nandi can rise up. If you don't want to support them, don't discourage other Nigerians supporting them. If you are doing well, not everybody is doing well in that country. People are suffering. We need force. Force by force. If they hold us by force, we should fight them by force. Not come and say, don't say this. We go to sleep, annual. White things they are living well. Others are dying with our money. Thank you, electricity, man.
Thank you. Michael, you have the floor. You have 3 minutes, please.
Hello. Thank you, boss. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right, quickly. I'm going to take this very, very quickly. Yeah, let me start with the guy called the forefather. You see, the thing about these people is that these guys just want to hate on Simon, but they don't even have a reason to hate him. How can you come here and tell us that we should not follow someone because he has a flag at the back? And while we are talking about freedom, how does that make sense to you? All of you were here during the time of COVID. You saw how the northern borders were open. Fulani were trooping into Nigeria without any accreditation, without any documentation. How many of you have asked yourself that those people who saw during that time that were trooping into Nigeria, where are they right now? How many of you can give account where those men are? Do you know?
Simon Ekpa.
They have been having meeting, how to approach Simon Ekpa, how to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. I am saying it openly this evening on this space. I am not open for negotiation. And no Biafra person serving under Biafra government is open for negotiation. Our talk with them will start by pulling the military out of Biafra street. Our talk with them will start when we see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu walking freely out of the DSS dungeon. That is the term and condition of negotiation. So nobody serving under this government that I'm Prime Minister is allowed to discuss anything with anybody representing Nigeria. There is no room for negotiation. There is no room for discussion. There is no room to discuss anything. Our discussion is very, very clear. The negotiation, the term and condition for negotiation start by withdrawing the Nigerian military, start by seeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu walking freely from DSS dungeon. Then we are open for negotiation. Apart from that, there is no negotiation. Don't know when Biafra will come. Even this, why would he say Biafra? You know when Biafra will? Today, I have announced it. All of them has gone mute. Because this 2nd of December have come and it is going to happen that day. Here in Finland, the Biafra government will declare the restoration of independent state of Biafra and the defense of Biafra will begin. Like the report of the ORB said, either Nigeria will issue a political statement on our self-referendum by in accepting it, or it will escalate to military confrontation. And the military confrontation, we are already in the military confrontation. Right? We are already in the military confrontation. Air raid is happening. Jet fighter are bombarding our army are defending our land, repelling them from the air, from the ground, from the sea in Bakassi. So my people, what are you waiting for? Those of you in Lagos, opportunity is here. Our doors are open. We are fighting for a nation. Come in and let's unite and defeat this monster.
Hi everyone, please stay with me. I won't waste your time. Now, it is true that Simon Ekpa was invited by a Finnish court, right? For the claims of Nigeria that he is inciting or instigating terrorism in the southeastern part of Nigeria, right? Secondly, that he is sponsoring and trying to, our normal fundraising now, we call it Liberation Fund, but Nigeria said he's raising funds to sponsor this terrorism. And third, that he tried to interrupt your fraudulent election. And now he has been invited to a court to come and prove himself. Nigeria, will you go? Will you send Shetima or Musa to go and stand so that Simon Ekpa You get the point? If Simon Ekpa talk, you talk. This election, is it the fraudulent one that the world knows? Finland is not Kenya, right? The election, the videos of how Nigeria police were snatching ballot box. Nigeria government sponsored thugs. The same election, Nigeria government hired priests and reverend fathers. The same elections that some people were stopped from voting in Lagos because they looked like Igbo, like Biafrans. This is the election that you claim Simon Ekpa tried to interrupt because he said, we will not be part of your fraudulent election. That's by the way. Now, you said he's sponsoring terrorism. Fulani terrorists are rated like one of the most dangerous terrorists in the whole world. But in Nigeria, they are just headers, right? But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, even without carrying guns, just flags, Nigeria prescribed them terrorists. That's by the way. If you're looking at this one, look at it well. I'm a student of the Norwich Business School, you know what I'm saying? University of Eastern Anglia. Go and ask. I had that told you. You know what I'm saying? Now, sponsoring of terrorism that you accuse Simon, these are the three things on the table now. Biafrans are sponsoring their liberation. Now, Nigeria, Simon Ekpa has been invited to court. Will you send Musa or Shetima or Bianca, who will go and defend Nigeria's election, Nigeria's fraudulent election that is clear? Is it Bianca you will send? Who will go and represent Nigeria in court? Because mind you, Simon Ekpa tore his Nigeria passport. Simon Ekpa denounced Nigeria. He said he's no longer a Nigerian. He is now a Biafran and a Finnish citizen. If you're talking about extraditing Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, die it. Oh, nothing like that is happening. Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Finland and a citizen of Biafra. So it is either you go to Finland to defend your accusation, to prove your accusation, or you recognize Biafra and come to Biafra to reason with us. You get the point now. Send somebody to go to Finland. Because right now, all the atrocities of Nigeria against Biafrans, not just Biafrans, all the atrocities of Nigeria against the indigenous people of Nigeria is trending in Finland on their national TV. Yes, it is as serious as that. You extradite Simon Ekpa? Musa came out. Yes, we are talking. Do you? Nigeria doesn't even know what is going on with Simon Ekpa's case. Yeah, Finland are doing this on their own. Okay. Because they say this our Simon, because Finland loves Simon Ekpa, because they say this our Simon Ekpa is instigating terrorism and insecurity. No country supports terrorism. So Finland want to cover their face because we do not support terrorism. Me self, I don't support terrorism. Now, Simon Ekpa come, they say you are instigating terrorism. Now, you people that accuse Simon Ekpa of instigating terrorism, come and tell us how. Everywhere is cold. Simon Ekpa got arrested and he trended for 2 days. All the whole media came together, creating content, going to TikTok, say, oh, Simon Ekpa, 2 days, everything died down. Now it's time for real matters. Who is going to Finland to defend your accusations against Simon Ekpa and against Biafra? Finland now know that you, Nigeria, reintegrate terrorists and put them in your army, give them guns and send to Biafra. They now know how you bombed civilians in the north. You bombed civilians all over now. You killed civilians in Plateau State. Video day. End SARS, end government protests, police, and Finland now know your terror. The Finnish government now have details of all the atrocities of the Nigerian military, all the atrocities of the Nigeria police, all the atrocities of every armed carrying personnel recognized by Nigeria, who will go and defend the stupidity of Nigeria in Finland. You caused it yourself. We say we want Biafra. We don't want to be Nigerians. We've never been Nigerians. Let's assume P2B won the election. You people didn't give it to him. Now they cannot ask for regional government. You people neglected us. We talked about marginalization. We said we want our Biafra that was and will be. All the IPOB protesters you killed, just like you killed NSAS protesters, just like you killed End Bad Governance protesters, just like you killed protesters in Plateau State who were protesting against army, Nigeria military, killing civilians, and they were even killed while protesting. Finland have all the video. All you neglect Fulani terrorists killing. I heard Fulani terrorists have taken over like 100 and something local governments in the north. Nobody's saying anything about it. And then Dabere Abiwa is her name. With all those Nigeria media people, they come together and they are creating content and they are arguing. I will challenge you. I will fight you. It is time for real matters. Who will go to Finland? And prove all the allegations against Simon Ekpa? Nigeria, who will you delegate? Don't keep quiet. Continue propagate. Now, Biafra matter is worldwide. If you go to Biafra to Finnish television, national TV, they are broadcasting about Biafra, broadcasting about the atrocities of Nigeria. You caused it. We say, let us reason together. Let us dialogue. We should not protect ourselves. You integrate terrorists into your military and send them to Biafra, and you say we should fold our arms. We should not donate money and support Simon Ekpa. who is sponsoring the Biafra Liberation Forces that are protecting us from the thousands of Fulani terrorists that you reintegrated into your military. Mix them with few Igbo boys who are dumb and send them to our land. Let's fold our arms and be watching so that our land will be like a Kaduna, will be like Benue, will be like Zamfara. We support Simon Ekpa with our full chest. If I have two chests, I will use my two chests. We support Simon Ekpa. Yes, Biafrans are the people donating money to support the Biafra Republic government in exile to defend us from Fulani terrorists. Now, Nigeria, send a delegation to Finland to go and defend your accusation, to go and prove your accusation against Simon Ekpa. Because we're the people. Only have you know what I'm saying? The Biafra Republic government in exile is the only recognized government of the Biafra people of the eastern region of Nigeria. 2nd of December, no going back. Nigeria cannot stop us. We don't want to say we don't want. You carry Muslim ticket lap. International laws, you say you don't want. You just do anyhow. And then we're not anyhow people. We are sane people, sane-minded people. We have no business with Mugus. We are not Nigerians. We were not Nigerians. Even before 1914. The contract expired 2014. But we still manage una. Yet, we not do again. You kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, put him in prison for 4 years. 4 years gone again here. Nothing. If we arrest Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra, Simon Ekpa Palie. Now you can't stop Simon Ekpa. Go to court. Go to court and prove your allegations against Simon Ekpa. Else, it is a win-win for us. Unayash don't open. Finland now know what Nigeria is. And mind you, Finland is not Kenya. Ndimbu.